What's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragon Hog here, and welcome to another creepypasta story. Once again, guys, today I am going to be telling the story that was created by my beautiful girlfriend, Cat, aka Gleam the hedgedragon. Yep, that's right, guys. She made another creepypasta and asked me to tell the story. Well, technically, she got a little bit stuck with this one. She got a little bit stuck, so I kindly offered to help her out, as the generous boyfriend I am. Guys, I am here to tell you guys the story of Anne, the of Anna or Annie. I forgot. I believe it was Anne. Yeah. Wait, no, it was Anna. My bad. Yeah, Anna. It was Anna. Okay. Anna, the ghost of Sweet 16. So guys, relax, pull up a chair, and you actually might find some similarities to another creepypasta you guys might know. Anywho, Anna. Every girl dreams of a Sweet 16 party. Kicking back, relaxing with their friends and family, enjoying the joys of being 16 on your birthday. However, no Sweet 16 would ever compare to Anna's. Let's go back a few years. Let's go back a few years ago. Anna, when she was alive, she came from a very wealthy family, and everybody who is everybody knows it. And if they don't know, when they meet her, they'll know. She had long, beautiful brown hair, blue eyes, and would always show up in the latest fashions, treating everybody as a servant, or making sure that they know their place in this society. She basically was a spoiled little girl. All throughout her childhood, she was nothing but spoiled, taught by her mother and father that money is everything. And people are just jealous at the fact that they're poor and we're on top. So, all her life, she has been treating people who are beneath her as trash and garbage. Especially one person. Especially one person. Their family butler, Bruce. Now, Bruce, he was a very ill-tempered guy. He rarely got mad. Why? Was because his father actually was the head butler of Anne's family. So they practically grew up together. However, Anne and Anna wasn't exactly what Bruce saw to be in a typical rich girl. She was always hitting him, bullying him, requesting ridiculous demands, and all throughout their teenage years, when she was 15, he always got faked confessed, only because he was hoping that one day they could become more than butler and mistress. However, on the Sweet 16, Anna, she was all set and ready to wear a beautiful purple dress that she picked out. However, that purple dress was really expensive, and so she tasked Bruce to get it in exchange for something very special. He got his hopes up thinking that he was finally going to get a kiss from her. But when he got the dress, all he got was a penny. And that was it. Just one measly penny for traveling far to the nearest boutique to get that special purple dress. That night, Anna's Sweet 16 was going great. All her friends and family were absolutely amazed at her amazing appearance, that beautiful purple dress, that stunning hairstyle, and, of course, blinged out with the latest silver jewelry. Everybody was happy. except for Bruce. Except for Bruce. And that night, when everybody was gone, Bruce, his temper finally flared. Just as things was cleaning up, Anna was in her room trying on that dress once again, because she knew it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. That was when Bruce walked in, had his hands behind his back. She was really disgusted and asked why was he in there, trying to catch a peep at her, trying to change. Soon, but something was off. Bruce didn't say a word. He just walked over to her very silently. And before you know it, she was getting scared. Bruce wasn't the normal Bruce that she knew. His eyes was sunken into his face. He had a horrifying expression. He soon grabbed Anna, speaking crazy, saying, "You play with my heart. You play with my feelings. And now you're gonna feel my pain." Horrified, Anna ran out of her room, pushing Bruce. She quickly ran all around the house looking for help, but nobody was there. Slowly, she heard the tip-tapping of feet. It was Bruce following close behind her. She quickly ran out of the house and to the front yard, where she fell into the fountain. And there, Bruce finally caught up with her. She died that night in Bruce's hands, lunging a giant knife into her chest multiple times. Soon Bruce was arrested that night. He confessed to killing Miss Anna. And soon, both him and his father were both fired from that mansion. The family was devastated, knowing that their only daughter was gone. And soon, the family fell apart, all because Anna was gone. A few years later, after that house was sold to a new family. Around that time, a new family moved in. Another wealthy family with a beautiful blonde girl. A beautiful blonde girl with a beautiful blue dress moved in. They walked around the house, and soon after, they renovated it and they moved in. And just like Anna, her sweet 16 came around. And she was excited. However, that night, when the sweet 16 party was over, she heard something. The young woman looked out the window and saw another woman. She was standing outside by a tree with a purple veil and a purple dress. She walked over and thought it was a party guest who didn't go home yet. Soon she walked over and asked her why was she crying. The figure said, "Because today was my sweet 16 too." That girl was really compassionate about this mysterious figure, even though they don't know each other. And so she ran inside the house, grabbed a leftover slice of cake, put a candle on it, and brought it to her. Before you know it, that figure lifted up her veil, and it was a horrifying sight. It was the ghost of Anna. Her long black hair was now white. That purple dress was stained in blood. And Her face was just crying infinite blood tears. The young girl in the blue dress was scared out of her mind, but she didn't lose her cool and gave Anna the piece of cake and went back inside. For once in her life, she finally had a nice sweet 16. Now, this concept of the story is very something. You see, Anna, her ghost story was actually based off of the ghost story similar kind of like to Lifeless Lucy. However, Lifeless Lucy, she died because of a kidnapping. Anna died due to jealousy. Now, there are three things you need to do to avoid Anna. 1. Do what she did. Offer her a piece of cake. Offer her a piece of cake if you have some left over. Then she'll leave you alone. But if you walk over to her and not give her a piece of cake, or you're scared out of her, or if you're scared out of your mind, she'll chase you all the way back into your house. She'll chase you all the way back through the house until you end up killed with the same exact knife that killed her. And finally, if you meet Anna and you simply say, "Happy Sweet 16, then she'll also leave you alone. So either way, Sweet 16s are a once-in-a-lifetime thing for every young girl. However, you best hope that your Sweet 16 doesn't end up the same way as Anna's. All sad and alone, with nothing. Oh, and as for the aftermath of what happened with Bruce, he soon died in prison. Let's just say Anna was the reason for it. Because when the people found him dead in his cell, they found a message written in blood saying, "Happy Sweet 16. Well, that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little creepypasta story. I know I did. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, Kat did a really great job creating this. Like I said before, she did struggle a little bit, but like I said, I was more than happy to help her out with filling in some of the details. I'm really happy that I could do it. Anywho, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, a special shout out to Gleam the hedgedragon. I'll be putting the link down in the description below for her channel, so that way you guys can check out some of her stuff. She's amazing. And I'm not just saying that because she's my girlfriend. I'm not just saying that. But anyway, and if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way you guys don't have to do whenever I post. And be sure to keep an eye out for more creepypastas coming up, because all you guys know, next month, it's spooky time, guys. Anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog, signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.